YouTube, welcome back to my channel. My name is Asia. If you're new here, welcome. So today I'm doing another story time because y'all have been requesting and telling me how much y'all love my stories, so I'm bringing it back. Today's story time is going to be about the time I dated a boy in high school. And child, let's just get into the story, okay? So I just want to start off by saying I'm using the term dating very loosely because we were never exclusive. We were never boyfriend and girlfriend. We just talked barely. So everyone at this time, I had already came out. Like, this was my senior year of college, high school, and I originally came out my 10th grade year. So everybody already knew I was gay. So if you're gay, or like then some of you probably know, like, your parents will often say, like, how do you know if you actually like this if you've never been with a boy or never been with a girl before? And it's like, they said that the whole 2 years I've been out. So at this point, I'm like, okay, maybe I should try just to see. So there was this one guy in my school that I really didn't pay no attention to. Like, I didn't even realize who he was because he was an underclassman compared to me because I was a senior. So one day he went to my best friend Tay. I'm gonna just say his real name because he's my best friend. He's not really, yeah. So he went to my best friend Tay, and I guess he told him that he was interested in me. We're gonna give this boy a name. What we gonna call him? We just gonna call him Dusty, okay? No shade, but we just gonna call him Dusty. So Dusty tells my best friend Tay that he is interested in me, basically. So my best friend Tay comes up to me and he's like, yo, Dusty want to talk to you. And I'm like really on the fence because I'm like, okay, now it's my time to like try to talk to a guy just to see. And the other half of me is like, absolutely not. Like, I don't want nothing, no parts at all. So my best friend actually picks me up because I'm small, so I'm easy to lift. And he's like 6 something. He's like 6 foot something, so he's big. So he picks me up and he carries me all the way to the cafeteria and places me right in front of Dusty. And that's basically how we started talking and getting to know each other. We exchanged social medias, you know how that go. So that was the start of the whole show, okay? So the whole time me and Dusty was talking, like, it was cool. Like, he was supposed to go to prom with me, but he couldn't because he said he had this crazy ex-girlfriend. Keep that in mind too. He said he had this crazy ex-girlfriend and she was gonna have people watching him just to make sure he's not at prom with nobody else. So he told me that was the reason why he couldn't go with me. And then, like, he sent me a lot of pictures of his private area. Often, I never asked for it at all. And he was like sending me pictures of his private parts, just saying mad stuff, like. And honestly, I was not interested. I wasn't, but I was still trying to like get into it just to see, because why not? I'm already in this deep. I might as well just see if I even form any type of emotions for this boy. So he doesn't go to prom with me, but I still go by myself. And like, this whole school already knew we was kind of talking because the school is very small. Like, it's one floor, very small. Everybody knows everybody sees everybody. That's how small it is. So the whole school already knew that we were talking. So at prom, he had this ex-girlfriend that also went to the school, and she was also in my grade. So she was there with some other guy, and we were sitting at the same table, and she was sitting across from me. And like, I look at her and she's telling her boyfriend, like, oh, that's her, she's pretty, right? And I'm just looking like, why are you even talking about me? Like, it did have like raised question marks, but I wasn't really thinking about it too much. But it still stuck into my head because it was weird to me. I'm like, you're his ex-girlfriend. You're at prom with your boyfriend and you're talking about me. Why? It was just weird. So comes to find out that her boyfriend actually knew Dusty's other ex-girlfriend that didn't go to the school. So the word got out that me and Dusty were talking, and his ex-girlfriend finds my Facebook. This is where it gets crazy, right? So I'm in Spanish class, minding my business, and I get a messenger notification from this random female. We gonna call her Jailbird because she was on house arrest. So Jailbird messages me basically saying like, oh, I know you've been talking to Dusty. I'm his girlfriend. She said something. She just came out her neck to me. And I'm like, sis, I didn't even know he had a girlfriend. Like, and I don't care for this man. Like, if you want him, you can have him, sis. It's really no problem. I don't care. So she coming out her neck to me, and I'm telling her, I'm like, girl, you mad at me? I didn't even know this dude had a boyfriend for her, had a girlfriend for one. And for two, you coming at me when you should be coming at him because he's the one that owes you loyalty. He's the one that's cheating on you. He's the one that didn't even mention you to me at all. Like, he approached me. I ain't approach him, sis. So at this point, me and her going back and forth. At first, I was like trying to speak some sense into her. I'm like, girl, why are you so pressed over this dude that's cheating on you? Clearly, he doesn't care about you that much. Clearly, you need to know your worth and dead that whole situation and be by yourself or find somebody else because niggas is cheating on you. What are you so pressed for? Just dead it and move on. So I started talking some sense into her, and she's like, yeah, you're right, blah, blah, and we squashed it, I thought. Well, I don't remember how it happened, but me and her went back into arguing, and I think I said something like, it's sad that you're going back to someone who's cheating on you, something like that. I said something around there. And that's what kind of set her off to the point where she's telling me she's going to come up to the school to fight me. And I'm like, girl, you trying to fight me over a nigga that's cheating on you? Like, what? You want to fight me now? Okay. So the word got out that sis wanted to fight me. And when I tell you my whole school, I had friends in my Spanish class that was like taking my phone and was texting like, oh, if you come to this school, I'm gonna beat your ass. It's like, she went at it with a couple different people, and they were like basically defending me because at the time I wasn't a fighter. Like, I haven't fought in school or nothing. Like, I'm not saying I wasn't going to fight her, because if she did come to the school and she did step to me, we definitely would have had to fight. But I was not a fighter at the time. So like, all of my friends was basically taking my phone, texting sis like, girl, if you come here, you're gonna get beat the fuck up by like 20 people. So you might as well just stay where you at. And everybody's like, oh, tell her to come, I'll fight her. Like, everybody was just getting so hyped over this. So when class dismissed, I went into the hallway and I went into my next class, and like, word got out already. Like, everybody already knew the situation. Everybody already knew that this random ass jailbird was coming to the school to try to fight me. So the whole school knew that this girl was connected to Dusty. So everybody went to Dusty and was really like, yo, you're whack as, like, just saying mad shit, like really coming at his neck and really just coming at him about how foul he was and that he needed to get his jailbird ass girlfriend. Cause bitch, like, you mad at me? What are you mad at me for? This is your man. Like, this ain't my man. I don't care. Like, if you want him, take him. I don't care. I was just trying to test the waters. The waters wasn't even that great, okay? The whole school was coming at him about how he was being foul, how he was playing two girls. Now he got this girl coming to school to try to fight me, and I ain't even do shit. So, and he really didn't do nothing. He didn't defend himself. He didn't say nothing. He didn't defend her, nothing. He just went on about his business while it's a whole stampede ready to attack. Like, it was crazy. Like, I never knew so many people at the school really had my back like that. I don't know if it's because they had my back or because they just didn't like him, so they was willing to do whatever just to get at him. I don't know what it was, but it was interesting to me because shit. So Jailbird actually ended up not coming to the school. No surprise there. But it's like, and then me and Dusty, obviously we fell off after that, but we became cool again. Bae, I was telling this story. So me and Dusty actually became cool again after that. I know, it's crazy. But we squashed the beef over Facebook. I had a problem with his ex-girlfriend that went to the school because she was the one that started everything, because she was at prom telling her boyfriend about me and what I'm doing with her ex-boyfriend. Like, why is this your business? Why is this your business to tell? Mind your business. You want to get in my video?
No.
So it's like, girl, you in a whole ass new relationship and you worried about what your ex is doing with another bitch. That's weird. Like, mind your business, okay? You like how you look? So yeah, basically me and Dusty became cool again. But while me and him became friends again, he was still going back and forth with his ex-girlfriend Jailbird. And I'm just like, you was one weird ass young man. And that's not the reason why I don't like men, babe. That's not the reason why I don't like men, but it's another excuse as to why I shouldn't even try with them at all, okay? And then he was saying, y'all, and the crazy part about it is when I was talking to the bitch about it, she told me that he said all he wanted to do was and that's it. I'm like, girl, you still look dumb as a bitch because your own boyfriend is telling you he wanted somebody else. How do you, like, girl, this is why she's, I don't even know what to say. I'm like, you really sitting here telling me that your boyfriend just wanted and that's it, and that's just fine with you. Girl, I don't care what he wanted to do because he didn't get nothing. You should care because that was your man. That was your man, not mine. This is your man. And you just A-okay with him just coming out and saying he wanted the female. Like, have some respect for yourself, okay? And this goes for anybody that's in a situation. Like, if you a side chick knowing that you a side chick, have some respect for yourself. If you in a relationship and you're talking to somebody else on the low trying to be sneaky, have some respect for yourself. Like, just don't do it. It's so unnecessary. It is. And you get your karma. His karma was almost getting his ass beat by the school. Her karma is that her ass was on house arrest for some other shit. He was not the type of person that I should have associated myself with to begin with, because all it brought was toxic. Like, just toxic for what? No reason, because he wanted to. That's it. Like, girl, what was you not doing correctly that he has to do all this just to try somebody else? Really, it don't make no sense. But yes, that was my experience with talking to a boy in high school. I know this story was all over the place because it was such an old story, and I just thought to talk about it at the last minute. So like, I didn't even have everything all together up here before I started this camera. But I hope you guys still enjoyed. I just wanted to come here and tell you guys a little story about my past. If you guys want some more story times, then leave a comment down below. Tell me you want some more story times and I got you. So yes.
No.
Yes. Thank you guys for watching. Add me on Instagram at drip_, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.